It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and now while in Phoenix, the Super Bowl was going on, Warren Sapp was there covering the Super Bowl for the NFL Network. That's where he works. He's also a former football player. But now while he was there, he was arrested for soliciting a prostitute around 7 a.m. Now, he used to be on Dancing with the Stars, and he was on detail in Phoenix to cover the Super Bowl for NFL Network. Now, apparently he got his job done. The Super Bowl was done and everything, and he was trying to get some joints to pop off for three, get some out-of-state pussy, right? A lot of guys do that, right? No, okay. But anyway, pretty much they're saying that some escorts were led up to his hotel room. Somehow police found out about it, because police are always doing these fucking stings to find out about this. And then there was an argument that broke out over money. Now, if you got to think about this, right? If you're a high profile athlete, right? If you're buying drugs or you're buying women or buying pussy, you can't argue about money. The cops can't be called because that person probably got arrested a million times. If you get arrested once, you could risk it all. Now, something happened where there was a struggle, something happened where the police was involved, and then somebody admitted that they were involved in an act of prostitution, right? It's kind of like the drug man calling the fucking cops to say, yo, hey, listen, he robbed me for my fucking weed, or he robbed me for my weed money. Hey, the police got to respond to the crime. If the police don't find the fucking weed, they got to arrest you just for theft. So pretty much they arrested Warren Sapp for soliciting a prostitute, because the prostitute said, I'm a fucking prostitute. And here's the thing, because the NFL Network, they later fired him. They let him go. And this is one thing I find very hypocritical, because we saw a case with Greg Anthony where he was caught with a prostitute or whatever, or caught cheating on his wife, whatever the case is. And we watch ESPN, we watch First Take, we watch all these sports shows where they're constantly pointing the fingers at athletes. They're talking about how people are smoking, fucking it up. They're talking about a culture of domestic abuse. They're talking about how these athletes are doing everything. Now, nobody ever talks about there's a culture for the sports broadcasters of doing drugs. There's a culture of cheating on their wives, and also there's a culture of soliciting prostitute, especially when they go all over the country to cover all these things. Nobody talks about that, because it's all good and well when you're pointing the finger at somebody else. When you're pointing the fingers at the athletes, it's really good. Now, will anyone ever sit up and be like, yo, you guys have a problem, and he's one of my favorite, Michael Irvin, like, yo, Michael Irvin, you have a drug problem? Will they talk about that on air at length as how they would go on Josh Gordon? And don't get it fucked up. These sportscasters on fucking ESPN and all these sports networks, they're getting a lot of money. Put like this, Stephen A. Smith just signed a new contract that's going to get him paid currently more than what Russell Wilson of the Super Bowl finalist, the Seahawks, is getting paid. He's getting paid $4 million a year. $4 fucking million a year to talk on First Take, among other things. But when you think about it like that, these guys are also important, yet they ignore their shortcomings. The networks, they don't feel no type of omen to really address the public when this type of things happen. They just fire him. They'd be like, Warren Sapp, oh, this doesn't look good. You're fired. Will anybody talk about this on air? Will anybody say, yo, you guys got to stop cheating on your wives? Will this be a First Take topic? No. But they'll focus on the players. They'll focus when the players smoke some weed. If they get in a domestic violence incident, oh my God, they'll drag that out for months. But when it comes to something that involves sportcasters, they fire him and keep it going. So what do you guys think, man? To me, hey, I know whatever he shouldn't have done, whatever he did, but hey, he's in this culture of pretty much, we'll point the fingers at you, we'll never point it in the mirror. And I see a problem with that. So get in the comment box, make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. It's your boy DJ Akademiks. I'm out.